Hello and welcome to Denny's No Reservations. My name is NG2Slap or Sammy2Slap, as many of you do know me as. I would love to welcome you to this week's program of Denny's No Reservations, brought to you by the LBLCS. This program is for interviewing players, captains, org owners, admins, and just to get to know people of the LBLCS and get to know their gaming backgrounds, how certain things came to be, why they're doing what they're doing now, and maybe you can get a friend along the way. Today we are joined by the sub ADC who's played a lot more than bench riding this season. It's OML versus everyone's Linoleum.
Howdy. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So, Linoleum, tell us a little bit about your gaming background. What got you into the world of gaming?
Started a long time ago. In the mid to late 90s, I started doing like speedrunning Super Nintendo games. And there was a league that was about a half an hour from me that was hosting tournaments and stuff like once a month. And I would go down there and like speedrun Super Mario World, and I played a lot of Final Fantasy games back then.
Okay.
As well. And then around 99 or 2000, I got into first-person shooter games on the PC. Played Unreal Tournament and Quake at like a semi-pro to pro level for a bunch of years. And that's why I had really bad grades in college. And then I discovered League of Legends around like, I think it was like the Tom Kench patch, maybe. What was that, season 6?
Tom Kinch, I thought it was season 5, but I could be wrong.
It might have been 5. My introduction to League of Legends was the I used to watch a lot of like pro esports. I watched Counter-Strike all the time. I would watch all the QuakeCon tournaments and the DreamHacks and all that stuff. And I've played at DreamHack and QuakeCon before. And I knew about League of Legends and I knew about it as an esport, but never really watched it until the season. I think it was season 5 when C9 like ran the gauntlet from like last place to third seed for Worlds.
Gotcha.
And I think it was the narrative of like that. It was that Team Liquid match. It was a best of 5, and it was Sneaky versus Piglet, and just the narrative of like Piglet being this import that's supposed to be like the best ADC in fucking multiple regions, it's supposed to be dominating North America, and then Sneaky like the homegrown talent, and then Sneaky ends up winning like both sides of the Vayne Draven matchup in like back-to-back games. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna start watching this guy stream. So I started watching Sneaky stream, and then I downloaded League of Legends and started playing from there.
So Sneaky is what got you interested into League of Legends mostly.
Oh yeah, as soon as I started watching his stream and realized how unserious he was, I was super down.
And if you knew what you knew today about League of Legends, would you have still been down for it?
Oh god, no. I would, dude. If I never played video games, I'd probably be like president by now.
Oh, you would be president. Okay.
Oh my god.
I think I would vote for you.
If I did not sink countless hours into video games, holy shit.
I think I would vote for you.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
So all right. What got you interested in competitive play, and how did you end up finding the LBLCS to play here?
Well, I played the first person shooter games that I played super competitively, like traveled to tournaments and stuff like that, and even online I was doing draft leagues and invite leagues and stuff like that. So as soon as I felt like I had the basics down in League of Legends, I started looking for a way to like play it fives, and that's the only way I've ever really played other games is like with a full team in a competitive environment. I hate solo queue. I I advocate that I do not think solo queue is a good representation of a person's skill level in a 5-man atmosphere.
Sure.
Yeah, I just prefer competitive over playing by myself.
I got you. How did you find LBLCS? What got your foot in the door there?
A Reddit post.
A Reddit post?
Yep, I saw it on a Reddit post. It was like sometime during or post COVID, somewhere in there. And I hopped in the server and lurked for like a season or two. And then I ended up doing a free agent post, and I got picked up from free agency. Some team needed an ADC that was under gold for them to be in points for commercial. So,
And now you're here.
and now I'm here, still currently under gold, still playing ADC.
Yep. And still playing commercial.
Yep.
So, you are on OML versus everybody. How is your season going so far for the team?
I'm pretty sure the team hasn't won a series yet.
Oh, you're gonna make me
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna have to look this up now.
Yeah. I played in 2 series
No, they have not.
out of 4, I think.
They have not won a series yet.
Yeah. We've won games, and we've come really close to winning a bunch of games. And then, I don't know, something always happens. But I don't have a ton of experience playing with the team themselves. I haven't played any scrims.
Gotcha.
I've only shown up on match day when someone has a catastrophe and can't play.
Gotcha. Now, you've been in the LBLCS for a while. How's your experience been in the LBLCS?
It's been really positive, or else I wouldn't still be here. I had a couple of good seasons with the guys that picked me up at a free agency back in, I think, 2021 ish, and then I ended up starting the Naughty Dogs under the Naughty Boys
Brand.
org.
Yep.
Yeah, that was me and Ty. We're the OG dogs. And then yeah, spent a few seasons with them, or being a sub on a Naughty team if I didn't have time to play a season. And then this is my first season with the OML guys.
All right. Now, you've been here a while, like I said. You've seen many iterations of the LBLCS rulebook.
Yeah.
Are there any changes you would like to see implemented from any rulebook from like what we have now, and you could tell the admins this needs to change? What would it be?
Okay. All right, listen up, Praetorian.
Oh, you're calling Prey out too? Wow.
No.
Okay.
I have no idea which admins have any say in anything.
All of them. So
they do, but yeah. I preferred when the leagues had like they announced the point system ahead of time, and then you had to try to make a roster that fit the points of the league you want to play in. I prefer that more than like the play with your friends, anybody can be any rank.
So you
Setup.
like the old style of trying to build a super team.
Yeah, of seeing like how you can min max the people that you're homies with on a roster to try to win a league.
Gotcha.
Because the way it is right now, you try to pick people that you think you'll mesh well with, and then you might get thrown into a league that's like not even close to what you thought it was going to be as far as um, player skill levels and team dynamics and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was I think this season though. I mean, this is the second season they've done pots, and
Yeah.
the pots are a lot closer than what they were last season.
Okay. Last season was I had a lot of experience uh, getting shafted.
Because I can tell you from econ experience,
Yeah.
last season the points ranged from 25 points all the way down to 13. This season, the highest pointed team I think is 18 points in econ,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes all the way down to 11.
Yeah.
So, and then I think commercial, you guys are at like 25 to 19. So,
Okay.
I mean,
That sounds a lot closer than it was last season. I don't remember the numbers for last season, but
I don't remember like, the commercial numbers, but I remember the econ numbers.
I remember that the starting 5 of my team didn't even add up to like the starting 5 of people in pot 2 of econ, and I was in pot 3 of commercial.
Hey, I was in pot 2 of econ last season.
Yeah, I like the only team we scrimmed last season I think was like Luffy's team in economy
from pot 1.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they were worth more points than us, and they were like the best competition for us to practice and try to beat someone better, and they weren't even in our league.
Gotcha. Now, you have said you're on the OML banner this year.
Yep.
How exactly did you get to that point? Like, what was that tipping point that put you, like, okay, I'm going to OML over some of the other orgs and stuff?
Pretty much it was just I waited till super late to try to actually find a team that I can start for, and I just DM'd Young Santa and was like, yo, do y'all have any room for a sub on any of your rosters, like a econ or commercial? And he said, yeah, totally. We'll take you on. And so it was, I had to choose between either OML versus everybody and have a decent chance of getting playtime this season, or being a sub on the Naughty Boys roster and having basically zero chance at playtime.
You should have came to Nefarious.
Hey, I made free agent posts. You could have DM'd.
True. I had players already though, so we were trying to build synergy, but my roster has shaken up since then.
Yeah,
so
you could have used the best weak side ADC in North America.
We don't need a weak side ADC though. So, but, and you've been in LBLCS for a while now. Who have been some of your favorite matchups from previous seasons, or even this current season that like you've looked forward to playing against or have played against?
In past seasons, I think it was like 4 seasons in a row that I got in the same what's it called? the same group as um, Dogs That Bark.
Yep.
So Naughty Dogs versus Dogs That Bark is always a banger ass series, and playing against Matt C is hard as fuck. Like he's so good,
Okay.
and every single time, I feel like I learn something when I play against him because every time I do something that I don't know is a mistake because nobody else punishes me for it, he punishes me every time.
Gotcha.
So like I enjoy playing against him, but yeah, straight up, he's the best ADC in commercial
Okay.
every season.
Any other favorite ADCs you like going against, or any other teams you like going against?
um, there's definitely been other teams I liked playing against. I can't remember. I would have to look at some uh,
Old files.
old files, yeah, old spreadsheets or something. I think it was 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, uh, when people were doing the Senna Tom Kench bottom lanes again, where like the
Yeah.
Tom Kench would farm and the Senna would starve.
Yeah.
We we played against a team that did that, and we ended up picking the Senna away B1, and then I ended up playing Maokai ADC, and we did the Senna support starving, and they answered back with like a Swain something else, like Swain ADC, and then like an Enchanter support,
What
and
the
that
hell?
game was like 55 minutes or some shit of champions that will not die,
Okay.
just fighting nonstop. That was a fun ass game. If I could look back and see who that was against, that would be a matchup that I really enjoyed.
All right. Now, you said you like to watch a lot of esports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What, what are some of your favorite teams to watch? What are your favorite esports to watch nowadays?
Um, for League of Legends, it was always the old school C9 teams. Um, when when High Balls, Meteos, Sneaky, Lemonation was on there for like season 5, season 6, I was super into them, and then I lost interest once the last of the old guard dropped. I think it was Sneaky in like season 11 or something like that. Um, yeah, after that, I was just kind of wishy washy in between 100 Thieves. I liked watching FBI play when he was on their team. And then outside of that, the last year and a half, 2 years, I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to it. I didn't like the LTA switch because it just introduced an entire league of teams that I don't want to watch
Yeah. Well, now
into
it's
the
going
league of
back.
teams I do want to watch.
It's going back to LCS and
Yeah, I
so.
saw that. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm nostalgic for like the old like TSM, CLG, C9, uh, Team Liquid, like top of the ladder.
Okay. So the old school guard.
Yeah, and then for other games, I'll watch the international when it's happening for Dota, and then a little bit of Counter Strike.
Okay.
Pro Counter Strike is super hype.
Did you watch that? I think it's GEI or whatever that happened after MSI. That happened out in
No,
Saudi.
no, I didn't.
Because that's when all the esports and stuff happen. Stuff. So I didn't
Yeah,
know.
no, I didn't get to watch it.
Okay.
I didn't have much free time. I watch VODs. I
You
don't.
watch VODs.
I don't watch shit happen live.
All right. Now, you also said something about skateboarding. What got you
Yeah.
into skateboarding? And
Uh, I don't know. I was a little kid,
you're just,
and my uncle got me a skateboard when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I I don't know. I guess I have an addictive personality. Like I'll play the same video game for 10 straight years. So
gotcha,
yeah, I just
gotcha.
never quit skateboarding. I still do it.
Okay, didn't know if you like watched any Tony Hawk or anything. So
I I watch Street League. I watch the Olympics. I watch like all the competitive skateboarding shit. Um, but then I also follow like all the like street skating videos and stuff like that.
you interested in a new Tony Hawk game if it comes out?
No, I've never played the video games.
You never played Tony Hawk skateboarding game?
No, I had the first one on PlayStation, and I just used cheat codes to unlock the videos so that I could watch the skate videos that came with it.
Jesus Christ!
Is that, dude? I'm not a real gamer.
So you're a fake gamer.
Yeah, I'm a fake gamer.
Get this guy
I can
out of
count on my
LBLCS.
fingers. I can count on my hands how many video games I've played, like different video game titles.
Get this man out of LBLCS. He's a fake gamer.
I see everybody else. They're like, "Yo, I've been playing this new game. It's my new addiction." I'm like, "Nah."
Yeah, everyone's obsessed with Megabonk right now.
Mega Bonk?
Yes.
Fuck is that?
It's a roguelike. Yeah.
I gotta reinstall Steam.
Yeah, you'd have to reinstall Steam. Sorry.
Okay, roguelike, is that the thing where like every time you enter a room, like more shit spawns and tries to kill you?
Kind of. It's kind of like a zombie-esque from Call of Duty,
Okay.
where it's an
I
open
haven't
map.
played.
You're just running around, and like randomly, a box will pop up, and you can like upgrade your weapons, your criticals, shields, stuff like that.
Okay. I have seen people play zombies in Call of Duty, but I've never done it.
I used to do it with a bunch of friends of mine back from the old Black Ops 1 days, and we used to run the story or the zombies Easter eggs all the time. But then life got in the way, and I was one of the first ones to drop out of it because got busy with other stuff, and now I'm committed to League of Legends, and
Committed to League of Legends.
my my friend I know he's looking forward to Black Ops 7 and their zombies mode, so
Hell yeah.
I know he'll be streaming it, so I'll be able to watch it and get my fix from that.
Hell yeah.
Now, what do you do during like an off season of LBLCS or when you're not playing League of Legends?
So the next off season, I will be very invested in gambling on the NBA. Just doing degenerate shit. If the Clippers win the Western Conference, I'm buying a new car. I'm buying a boat.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll just throw money at dumb shit and hope it hits.
I'm going to message my contact at the Clippers and tell them they need to win the West now.
Let them know. Let them know. After
Yeah,
all
we have a crazy
after all the payment
person.
controversy shit they've been going through, I don't know how many players they're actually going to have to play the season.
Now, I do know one thing from talking to you in LBLCS chats and stuff. You work for like a fishing company thing.
Kind of, yeah. It's a seafood market. It's like where commercial fishermen come to unload their catch, and then we process it, package it, ship it out to people, or whatever needs to be done with it.
What What's the craziest thing you've seen come in?
Um, I don't know about crazy, but I mean it's pretty common where I'm at during from like December to February to catch big like 600-700 pound bluefins. Um, that's like a common thing. I get when a normal person sees it, they're like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?" But
Yeah,
yeah, nothing in
I
the industry really surprises me anymore because I've done.
I didn't know if they caught something weird one time and they brought it in and it's like caught you off
Yeah,
guard. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. Not really. Like most of the stuff that they're going for, they expect to catch what they catch, and if they catch something they're not supposed to
They usually
catch,
let it
they
go.
they let it go. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't. I was just I
It's
figured they let it go as before it even gets close to shore. I just was like,
yeah, it's the way fisheries work. If you try to ask for forgiveness instead of permission, they send you to prison and they fine you and they take away your house and your truck. Like it's very heavily regulated.
gotcha. Well, if you need fish or anything, contact Linoleum. He's got you covered.
Yep.
Because I'm sure there's been some members of the community who have seen you post about it and have reached out to you about getting.
Yep. I have sent seafood products to a few of the people in the community uh, when I was testing out um, how to ship fresh seafood to people on our for our web store. I reached out to a bunch of people to see where they lived so that I could like plan out how to ship it to what locations where and stuff. Like what was the best way to do it.
Gotcha, gotcha. So,
So
yeah, if you want fresh seafood, message this man. He's got you covered. He'll,
got it. I'm holding.
he'll, he'll get you the best seafood. Not that crappy stuff.
Exactly.
Any final words for anyone who's watching tonight?
Final words. Um, I hope OML versus everybody starts winning some games. I want to keep up my streak of making playoffs. Um, Go Clippers. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright. Well, with that, everyone, this was Sammy Two Slap and Linoleum. We would like to thank you for joining us on this episode of Denny's No Reservations, and we'd love to see you on the next one as well. And if you want to be on a future episode of Denny's No Reservations, you please fill out the interest form in the link in the description below or on LBLCS's content page. And if you're enjoying this content, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to LBLCS's Twitch and YouTube channels. It helps them out, even though they're low budget. We do our best here in the community to get you the content you guys want. So, hope you guys all have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.
Later.